Today I finished up over 13,000 on the day. As you can see on the screen, I took 3 trades, 2 wins and 1 loss, so pretty happy about that. First trade I took today was I took puts at 10.03, which is right here on this candle. This is the first 10-minute candle right here. We had news drop at 9:45 and 10. So we had news dropping, the price was dropping, came down to lower day, and as soon as I got to near the lower day, I grabbed the 67.20 puts at 680, and as soon as I got in, it popped. I think it was yesterday or the day before, I bought calls at lower day. Well, but this was different because we had a news catalyst and it was dropping on news, so I thought, okay, we break lower day, we're going to dump. And it didn't. It popped. So I ended up getting stopped out. So I wasn't too happy about that. And it just ran and started to pull back. And I grabbed calls at 11:10, which is this candle right here, right around the 671.50 area. I grabbed the 67.35 calls at 11:10, and they went from 11:10 to $18 on that pop right there. So that ended up being a good play. Then we had this dump. I told the room, if we got to VWAP, I was going to buy calls. I was going to dip buy again. So I bought the 67.35 calls at $10 right at VWAP. And it flushed through VWAP. But this green line right here is previous day's high. I ended up adding. I added more at $6, make my new average $7.50. I'm not afraid to add. We're still, above where we opened. So we're still green. I'm not scared at all. So when it did bounce off this, it seemed like a really good ad, and you can see the wick right here. So it bounced from 670.50 all the way almost to 672, and those calls I had for an average of 780 ended up going to 1080 on that play right there. So a good thing it bounced and it did that. I mean, I know sometimes when you're adding into a losing position, when I pick the right spots to add, or I cut it. And if I have confidence that the play is going to work out, I'll add at the right moment. I'll time the ad practically perfectly, and if it doesn't work out, I'll cut it right after I add. I have no problem doing that, and I'm not afraid to take a loss because I can easily make it up. So I don't sweat it like that. So if you want to know more about my plays and what I'm doing, you can find my link in my bio, or you can just go to optionslottos.com and that will take you there too. Thanks for watching.